So today is a bit of a celebration for me because today is 1 year since I officially became an exchange student. On November 21st, 2012, I received the call that told me that I became an exchange student. And this was definitely the moment that changed my life. The application process for me to become an exchange student was a very long thing that started at the end of September, and I had a long application I filled out, and I had a city interview that I went to, which was very intense, and it involved my parents and asking me about like every aspect of my life. And then after that I had a long form application which was even more intense, and then we had some prep work and some like coaching, and then we had another interview which was then the most intense, difficult, hard, insane, crazy interview of my life. It was me, and at the beginning was my parents, and then they left. So for most of the interview it was me and this panel of people asking me everything about exchange and my life and me and my personality and Rotary and everything that you can think of that they could ask. They asked. Honestly, about 10% of me, maybe less, thought that I had actually been selected to be an exchange student. I know that you should have faith in yourself, but like really I did not believe at all that this was going to happen for me. And then I received a call when I was at school one day because I had stayed after school. I had a show, a play that I was in that night, and I was after school volunteering for something. So all of my theater friends were still at the school, and I received this call, and I can still remember it so clearly, though it was 1 year ago. I had been waiting by the phone all week because I got the call on a Wednesday and my interview was on Saturday. I got the call and the call dropped, and I had been waiting for this call for like 4 days and my phone dropped it. So she called back. I got this call and the lady said, hi, are you still interested in being an exchange student? And I said, I absolutely am. And she said, then you absolutely can be. And oh my goodness, I fell right to the floor in the middle of the school, and it was pretty funny because I was sitting on the floor crying on the phone, and a football practice had just ended, so all of these football players were walking past while I sat on the ground and cried. And then I went in and I told all of my friends, and we all hugged and danced and cried and cheered and screamed, and that was really the day that changed my life. That was the day that put me on this track, that brought me to Austria, that brought me to learning an incredibly different language, that made me change who I am and step out of my comfort zone. And it kind of just makes me think about those moments where you do things that you don't think you could do that end up changing your life forever. You know, honestly, nobody really knows this, but my first reaction when I was told that I was an exchange student was, in my head, I said, there is absolutely no way that I can do this. Initial reaction. But here I am. I'm in Austria, I'm learning German, I'm living with a family that I just met, I'm making new friends every day, and really outside of my comfort zone. I don't have a comfort zone anymore, to be honest. And honestly, when I think back to it, it was just that moment on the phone where even though my head said, no, 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 something in my heart told me, like, Nicole, you have to do this. You only get certain opportunities one time, and this was one of those things. And if I had not taken this opportunity, my life would be a lot worse. The most important thing that I can tell you is just to say yes. You don't know when you'll get another opportunity. You don't know when you'll have the chances that you have today, tomorrow, the next day, the next year, when you'll have these opportunities again. You may never have them again. You know, this may be your shot. This might be your chance. And something that might seem crazy and ridiculous, or something that might seem kind of boring and useless, either way, it could change your life, and it could put you on a new course. It could give you something new, a new purpose in life. You really don't know. I did not know when I picked up that application for my exchange. I did not know that I would be sitting in a room in Austria filming videos for my family back in Canada. I did not know this would happen. I did not know I would become this person. But here I am, and I am so happy. So take opportunities, take chances, do things that are crazy, because you only have one shot. And also, cannot forget this. Thank you to Rotary. Thank you to Rotary, thank you to Rotary, thank you to Rotary, because this past year has been amazing. This past year has been incredible. This past year has changed my life, and it is because of the wonderful, beautiful, caring, thoughtful, amazing, just inspiring, life-changing organization that is Rotary. So thank you, Rotary. Danke, danke, danke.